We are presenting LinePay to Lightning. So I just got to Taiwan. I don't have Taiwan dollars. What the hell is the new Taiwan dollar? I don't know. Everyone takes LinePay. Everyone takes cash. I have Bitcoin. So what if we could swap between these two? That's what we do. We've got a decentralized order book that uses Noster on a progressive web app. So it's on your phone. You can make an offer to give someone Bitcoin if they pay for your bubble tea. Since yesterday, we actually went to the merchants, and at first I thought everyone had like what the butcher has, which is the QR code that you scan and then you punch in the number, but actually everyone takes the red laser and actually beep beeps your phone. So we added that. You can basically just buy Bitcoin as someone with Taiwan dollar without KYC, peer-to-peer, and because the order book's on Noster, it's really hard to take it down. The front end can just kind of proliferate anywhere. I'll show you the demo, but right now we're depending on trust for the actual back and forth. We could, and I'll show you where we could improve with HODL invoices or like a programmable Spark thing or Arc. These things are all very new, so they don't quite work in the wild yet, but basically to do verification and dispute resolution between the person paying with Line and the person paying with Bitcoin, we'd want to do that. So let me just show you the demo here. Oh, this is a much bigger screen than my computer has. Let's see if this works. It's not this one, it's this one. Okay. Okay, so I want to pay an 888 NTD bill at a merchant. I publish an offer, which should show up on this other side in a moment, if the live demo works. Is this one open? This one's open. This is it. Okay. Then I paste a invoice that someone's going to pay me. It's here. This would be on my phone, but the phone is hard to have two of when I present. So you paste that for the other person to see. I can then go and scan it and pay it. Scan with my phone. Boom. Paid. I know everyone can see that from far away. Once it's paid, it shows up on the other side, and we expect to get the QR from the phone. So then I open LinePay. I show my my account details. I scan it. That goes to the other person. So I'm sitting on my couch at home with LinePay. The person in front of the merchant gets the barcode here. They can then show on their phone to the merchant. The merchant goes beep beep. The payment, they can say that the merchant scanned it, and then the person on the, whoa, I'm seeing, oh, okay. I see a purple screen. What I really want is my receipt. I can upload my receipt, which would be like there, and then the other person sees the receipt, so they can show the merchant that, oh yeah, I got paid. And then Bitcoin went one way, Taiwan dollar went the other way, no one did KYC, that's it, thank you.
Can you talk a little bit about how you reverse engineered the barcodes / LinePay QR codes? Was there an API or documentation, or how did you do that?
So there is an SDK and API and documentation, but there's actually no need. So the barcode just encodes a ephemeral authorization number, which is no longer here, but it showed up on the barcode. So you just use a scanner and scan it in and then re-encode it. You don't need to actually touch the LinePay API, so Line doesn't even know this is happening. What we could do in the future with the LinePay API would be to authorize a certain amount of money. I think you can make a bot that, like programmably with your Bitcoin wallet, allows you to automatically pay. But this is literally just, it might as well be images back and forth. It's really scanning the QR code and sending the same information to the user on the other side.
How would dispute resolution work? Like, is there something in the receipt that is sort of a certificate, like signed by Line, that this has actually been paid?
So when I went around yesterday to a bunch of these merchants, I found out that there's really a lot of trust involved, actually, in the way people use this. They just kind of scan and they get the ticket in their line. I think there's a proper number on the receipt you can print that's in what's displayed, but dispute resolution I think would have to be somewhat, you could either just read what's on the actual receipt and depend on a third party. You could use reputation. I think ultimately with something like this, there's always some level of trust, which has always been the case with like local Bitcoins and stuff. People build reputation, which with Nostr is kind of cool because you can choose to use an ephemeral key, or you could keep a key that's like your trading profile, and you have reputation build up over time.
Awesome.
But for actual dispute resolution is basically escrow. You put the Bitcoin in escrow and then only release it once you get the receipt, either with an automated bot or then a second stage, an actual human verifying in chat.
Great job, LinePay.